Welcome back to Southpaw TV.
I know Southpaw TV.
Zay Quinn Moses showed up to that weigh-in today, looking like he ain't took a shower in about 45 days. Who is Zay Quinn Moses fighting? Somebody that is smaller than him.
Who is this nigga?
Zay Quinn better knock this man out. Nobody ever heard of this man. He is small as hell, but if Zay Quinn does not knock this man out, I get it. He ain't got no punching power because he related to Shakur Stevenson.
But you need to concentrate.
And the last time we saw Boots Ennis in Philly, the man was getting booed in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That's right. Philly does not give a damn about Jaron Boots Ennis. Hopefully the man does not get booed tomorrow. Nobody ever heard of Mr. Lima. I never heard of Mr. Lima. Y'all never heard of Mr. Lima. Boots Ennis never heard of Mr. Lima. With that being said, I give Mr. Lima about 7 rounds. That is it.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Another pointless fight from Jaron Boots Ennis just because he is scared of Virgil Ortiz. Speaking of that, Eddie Hearn went on Fight Hub TV with Marcos Villegas. Eddie Hearn tried to say that the rematch with Crawford is pointless for Canelo and that Virgil Ortiz versus Jaron Boots Ennis is signed. Mr. Eddie Hearn, nobody believe you, bro. You only saying that because Boots fights tomorrow. What Eddie Hearn is trying to do is get the fans to say, yo, Boots Ennis just signed to fight Virgil Ortiz. Let's watch his fight versus Mr. Lima.
He ain't clipped shit.
Like Showtime Sean Porter once said, Boots is overrated, Boots is overrated, Boots is overrated.
Boots is overrated.
Speaking of another Philadelphia, Pennsylvania clown, Philly is soft as hell. Danny Garcia did an interview with Fight Hub TV. Danny Garcia turned down a Keith Thurman rematch. Y'all know that Keith Thurman got no opponent. Sebastian Fundora pulled out the fight. It will be the perfect time to make Keith Thurman versus Danny Garcia Part 2.
Working for you. Working for you.
But of course, Danny Garcia, being from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, does not want his get back. Of course, he's not gonna want his get back. He from Philly. Been told y'all, boxers from Philly, soft as hell.
Sunday it is.
What type of grown-ass man does not want his get back if he loses inside a boxing ring? What type of grown-ass man does not want to get revenge inside a boxing ring? Danny Garcia the type.
You dumb motherfucker.
And Bill Haney, the king of all deceivers, is back at it again. Did y'all ever notice every time Bill Haney want to do a good deed, he got to post it up on social media? Did y'all ever notice every time Bill Haney feed the homeless, he got a camera crew with him just to say, yo, look, I'm doing a good deed for the community.
My stepmom is white, so.
Already told y'all, it is not a good deed if you bring a cameraman with you every time you do something good. It is not a good deed if you're doing it for attention, social media attention. If you're trying to do a good deed between you and God, keep it between you and God, not for social media.
It's fake.
Fast forward to today, Bill Haney posted up on Instagram that he donated $1,000 to breast cancer in America. Why did he have to post this up? Because at 75 years old, Bill Haney craves social media attention.
You 60, nigga. You 60. What is you talking?
This is what you call fake to me. If you're trying to do a good deed, if you want to make right between you and God, keep that between you and God, not for social media attention. Now I see where Devin Haney get it from. Every time Devin Haney says a prayer, the man posted up on social media like, look, y'all, I am praying to God.
Guarantee, wallahi, I promise you.
Bill Haney, you are way too old for this, bro. This is stuff that teenagers do.
I'm a Muslim.
That's like fasting for God and having a whole month to announce that you fasted for God. If you really want to fast for God, you're not going to announce it to the entire world. Typical lost individual behavior.
Y'all some bitches, dawg. The Haney's some bitches.
Speaking of Devin Haney's biggest fanboy, Mr. Artman the Great. A man who does not have a USA boxing license. A man who never threw a punch a day in his life admitted that he never threw a punch a day in his life. Ring Magazine post up, Jaron Boots Ennis at 147, then Jaron Boots Ennis at 154. Artman the Great, Devin Haney biggest fangirl say, I don't see how these boxers do it. Bro, I be hungry every single day. Notice how the man said these boxers. That's how you know the man is not a boxer himself. Artman the Great never threw a punch a day in his life. Now I see why he is so impressed with a cowboy like Devin Haney. Artman the Great is not a boxer.
I'll break your fucking neck.
And I got a question for y'all. What would you call a man who tattoos a married woman's name on his body? You would call that man a sucker. You would call that man a simp. You would call that man a goof troop. You would call that man a lame. Imagine a grown-ass man tattooing a married woman's name on his body.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Miss Carissa T-Reg Shields doubled down on her tattoo of Papoose' name on her skin. Miss Carissa T-Reg Shields posted up on Instagram. Carissa Shields makes it clear that her Papoose tattoo is real and says she's gonna get his name on her ass cheeks next.
You ain't even like that.
Tell me you a sucker without telling me you a sucker. Like I said, if the roles was reversed and a grown man tattooed a married woman's name on his body, everybody would call that man a sucker.
I feel as though.
And those of y'all in the DMV, did y'all ever notice that every time Lamont Roach Jr. gets called out by Gary Russel Jr., Lamont Roach tends to tuck his tail? Every time Gary Russel disrespects Lamont Roach Jr., all Lamont Roach Jr. does is say, yo, Gary Russell a hater.
Ass whooping.
I said it before, I say it again. Gary Russel Jr. is the fastest man in the history of the sport of boxing. Gary Russel Jr. got the fastest hand speed inside the ring that I ever seen. Today on IG, Gary Russel Jr. had a special message for Lamont Roach Jr. Gary Russel Jr. said, I really hit people with shit like this. This the real reason Lamont Roach Jr. is ducking me. Hey yo, Lamont Roach, bro, when you see this video, you know damn well you are not trying to see Gary Russel Jr. You got lucky as hell getting a draw against a distracted Gervonta Tank Davis. If you was really about that action, if you want to be the king of the DMV, fight Gary Russel Jr., but I know you not. Cause you scary as hell, soft as hell.
Get your goof ass on.
Those y'all in the DMV who know, you know. Gary Russel Jr. is the king of the DMV, not Lamont Roach Jr. And just when you thought Anthony Joshua couldn't get any more disgraceful, Anthony Joshua thought it was a good idea to praise Shakur Stevenson today. You can't make this up.
Even Shakur Stevenson said it the other day where fighters have to remember the first 3 rounds, every fighter's sharp. Maybe for the first 5 rounds, every fighter's sharp.
Hey yo, AJ, bro, everybody knows that. If you box even amateur boxing, you already know. Everybody got a good 3 rounds up in them. The fight doesn't start till about the 5th round, then we see who you really is. He did not have to praise Shakur Stevenson.
I think Gervonta Davis is a great fighter.
As pretty much expected, Shakur Stevenson seen the video and he reposted it on Twitter.
Reporting.
Hey yo, Anthony Joshua, bro, anybody could have told you that. Any boxer could have told you that. You wanted to say Shakur Stevenson's name. You wanted Shakur Stevenson to repost you on Twitter. Clout Chasing 101.
You don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
Man, Southpaw TV keep it trill, man. For real. I respect somebody, man, that had their own opinion. Don't have an agenda in their body. They just talk it like it is. Southpaw TV, fire. Y'all sub to his channel. Southpaw TV. You already know.